Hey guys, so here I am standing in front of our house, um, and we're about to embark on a journey where our life is fixing to change quite a bit. We kind of got ahead of the game a little bit, but we are in the process of selling this house currently, and we bought some land, and me and my wife and my kids are going to move out on that land, and we're planning on doing some type of homesteading stuff. We need to figure out the way all that stuff is going to work and what all that's going to look like. But in the excitement, we've already kind of started early. When I lived in Florida before, we had birds, had chickens before, and so I've been doing chickens here at the house, which is a good thing because eggs in the store are going up to like $5 and $6 a dozen, and that's just crazy. So we're going to rotationally graze. We've taken, and like each one of these squares, we move the birds every day, daily. There's not much grass to speak of right now, mainly because of all the cold weather that we've had. So, but this is our place, and this is what we started with, and then this is our house that we're going to move from. So over here, whenever we got the birds were actually biddies when we started, and all those guys fit inside of here, believe it or not. So out of the birds, we actually wound up, my wife loves ducks, so we wound up with some ducks. We got some chickens in there, and we also had some guineas. So here's a look at all everybody. They've got roosting bars. Let's see if I can get you a look from the other side. Got roosting bars for them. So at night they get up in these roosting bars, and that keeps the rain and stuff off of them. And then we got nesting boxes. So we got one there that's in the process of laying right now. So we're gonna move these guys out to the land whenever we get to the point to where we can take care of them out there. Right now there's no water and no electricity on the land, so we've got to wait just a little while on that. But we're fixing to head out to the land, me and the kids and my wife, and I'll give y'all a look at what we're going to start with and what we're working with on that. So this guy right here is Mosey. He's the newest addition to the family. We haven't had a dog in quite some time. I had a dog when we lived down in Florida. He lived to be about 14 years old, and we started having kids, and honestly the kids were a lot to keep up with, so we haven't gotten a dog. I didn't have a heart to get another dog, but this guy, we were planning on getting a dog when we moved out to the land anyways. This guy, my brother-in-law, he found him in a ditch, and they were going to take him to the pound because he couldn't keep the dog. So we saved this guy and we named him Mosey. Say hey, Mosey. Say hey. Hey. And so, being that we're about to leave to go out to the land, I've got to walk this little guy and let him do his business. So everybody's in the process of loading up. Grab Mosey. Grab Mosey, Raina. You gotta go to mommy's side, Raina. So she calls daddy's truck the big girl truck. She likes to go riding in the big girl truck. Are you ready to go riding in daddy's truck? What do you call daddy's truck?
Swallow.
The big girl truck. Hey, bud, you ready to go out to the land?
Yeah! Yeah!
All right.
Oh, and I forgot my boots.
You got your... Did you get your boots?
No.
It might be a little rainy, mucky out there because it snowed last night. Even though we didn't get snow that stuck here last night, it got really, really cold. All right, get everybody packed up in here. We'll be good to go.
Mommy said I have to.
Mommy say you have to what?
I need puppy.
You holding a puppy? I'm videoing, not taking a picture.
Oh.
Are y'all ready to go?
Yeah!
Ready to go? Daddy's ready to go. Here we go. So the area that we're moving to is already a farming community. So we should fit right in, even though we're not currently farmers. We got chickens though.
Yeah, we do.
So it's a nice place out here. There's a lot of peace to be had if you are looking to get away from the city and not live up under people, which was my main reason for wanting to purchase some property. We have a nice house where we live. It's the nicest house that me and my wife have probably ever owned or lived in for sure. And we enjoyed living there, and there's no reason really for us to move. It's close to the church to where I work, and it's not that far away from where she works out on base. So anyways, we decided to make the change just to have some space to ourselves and have some peace and quiet, and not be able to live on a cul-de-sac and reach out to some of these houses around here. You could literally reach out to your next door neighbor and touch their house. They're built so closely together, and while I don't mind necessarily having neighbors, I just don't prefer to live that way because I'm noisy. I play music for a living. I'm a pastor of a church, executive pastor, and I've always done music. My kids are musical. My little man back there, he's a drummer. He plays drums, and so if we make a lot of noise, then we probably don't need to live right up next to anybody. So that's the reason for making the move. Okay. So here we are. We just pulled up. Our property goes to the tree line over there, and then the trees going back, there's a creek behind that is actually part of this property. They used to farm this. They grew corn and soybeans. They would rotate the crops between corn and soybeans. So it has these buildings on it. So there's a barn here, like a little storage shed, and then there's a big pack house on the other side. And then one thing about here so far, it's close to the road, that part right there, so people like to throw out stuff. So I've already brought a garbage can over, and we'll just throw the garbage away that people are littering us. So I've got to come out here and fix this. Looks like the wind got a hold of it, but there's already some pins that I can use. Just need to be fixed up a little bit to bring animals in the wintertime if I needed to. A few pins over here, over there. There's a storage. Should I put right here? May not be able. Oh yeah, you can see. So all that is usable space. This pack house is famous for this area. I think there's a lock on it right now, so I don't have the key with me. But upstairs, if you go through here and go up the stairs, there's a basketball goal up there. And everybody that I've talked to that is from here, they played basketball in there at some point in time. The guy that we bought the place from, he told me a story about this out here. They used to take in, I believe it was corn. They put corn in here, and they'd come out. The guy that owned the place, actually his house is across the street, he's passed away, but he would pay the kids to come in here with their BB guns and shoot the mice, to keep the mice off the corn. So it's a big nice pack house. A couple of areas that need to be fixed with the roof. And there's this, it's just a big open building for tractors, lawn equipment, anything like that. And then there's quite a bit of woods over there that goes all the way down to, there's a bridge around the corner there. So there's roughly, if you count to the middle of the road, there's roughly 48 acres all together here, which is just a dream for me. I never could have imagined that I'd have been able to own something like this, but God has really blessed us to be able to buy this. So let's catch up with the family here. Try to give you an idea of. It's kind of amazing. It looks smaller on camera. When you're out here, it feels massive.
Daddy, can you button me up?
I can. Let's get over here to Mommy real quick.
We can swim for Mama.
So, I don't know if you can tell, but over there is in the middle of the property, there's a ditch. And there's water that flows down that ditch. And then when you hit the tree line over here, just behind that tree line, there is a pond that all of this water that flows in this ditch, all that water flows down this way and then hits that pond that's back behind there.
We had to pull them up.
All right, let's get you buttoned up. So we are gonna take this trailer out here to the land and put our stuff in it. This is where we're gonna store our stuff while our house is being built. I wanna go out in front of these guys and he's gonna follow me over there. So here we go. So here we are back out at the land. There's the pack house over there. I don't know how well this is gonna show up on the video, but the semi-trailer is all the way over there. They're going to look and see how they can pull that in. That's my father-in-law and my brother-in-law. And they're going to drive that sucker right up in there. All right, you have a nice trip.
Me?
Yeah, you're going to go on YouTube.
Heck yeah, it's all right.
All right, so I'm in the pack house right now, walking out the backside. They got the trailer's in here. That was the wood pile that you saw earlier today. I'll save some of that wood to fix some stuff on that old shed over there. All that wood wasn't bad. It was close. As big as this place is, you wouldn't figure it'd be that close, but I was a little close on that side.
So you.
But we made it.
Okay, come on back.
Everything
I
will be
thought you
nice
said
and
go
dry.
forward.
Well, you just gotta be careful because those are what you're knocking down.
Yeah, you caught that one. That one you had plenty of room, but that one you
Yeah,
caught.
he's scrubbed that one a little bit.
Professional race.
But it
Someone
didn't
back it on
snatch
up?
it out or anything, so you're good.
So when back on up, where to get front wheels off? That was soft stuff.
Yeah.
As long as you can get that back end of the trailers, come this way and away from that. All right, guys, we're back at the house. Are y'all glad to be back home?
Yay.
Yeah, was it a long day?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to empty out the semi-trailer, but we got it moved to the land. So now we can take our stuff from the house here and put it out there and wait for our house to be built, right?
Yeah. And when are we gonna do that?
Soon, baby, soon. And at the end of a long, hard day, little man has wore himself out. He is sleeping hard on the couch.